Alright, and we should be live. Now, today we're going to continue working sort of on our link here, or the. Mm, hey, Green, welcome. On this bit here, hoping that I can make that into sort of a good working area. Alright, so I've detailed the bottom of it. I think I'm gonna go with this blend here on the top, just for like a little bit of extra scaliness to it. Hello, Fawn. Alright, well, I'm just happy to have you the 3 minutes you're able to. So, uh, and welcome, Fawn. Uh, YouTube has problems. Well, I mean, it do be like that sometimes, don't it? But it would seem that YouTube have taken some action, but it's simply by removing some subscribers. Probably banning out a couple accounts, which is good for us. That's what we like to see. So today we're sort of going to continue designing the dragon that I want around here. However, the way I've decided to do this is by creating a link like this one, um, that I can then adjust. Then I can then use that, because like what I've been trying so far was just with a uh, singular ring and bringing that around. However, I feel like that never quite ended up moving very well. Um, so I'm trying with an entire sphere this time, hoping that that's sort of gonna solve that issue. Uh, Instead of sort of having all of this stuff here. So I'm sort of just texturing it in a little bit, just for well, to be fair, it's a lot less than it were yesterday at its peak, because at some point it actually reached 2,500. Um, so I'm a lot happier with that. But I mean, it is what it is. I might want to try and look into some wool around here too. Now this is going to make this incredibly painful to actually build when we get there, but Botting, the way it works is that it's essentially a bunch of fake accounts that have been created for the sole purpose of raising a certain someone's or maybe multiple people's subscriber count. And and since they aren't actually people, right? They're just fake YouTube accounts. It's basically alts, but they're non-active and never used. Um, it then sort of just waters down the amount of actual subscribers you have. Alright, let's try with some black wool. I wonder whether I should get some other blocks in here. We're also going to switch out here on the rim. Not necessarily. At least not real time. Hey, Curry. Yeah, it does. It does. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I could possibly look through it myself and try and distinguish whom is an actual subscriber and who isn't, but there's a couple of issues with that. Let's actually try and use some gilded gold here. Oh my god, I'm gonna absolutely hate myself for this. Okay, I think that is going to be the link which I'm going to be using. Well, I actually want to move a little bit of this down here. Just sort of giving it a little bit more of this brown feel to it. So it doesn't feel as regular coming through. Alright, there we go. So I think that's going to be how the link looks. So let's just copy that real quick. Essentially, right, so what I'm going to do is copy this and essentially just put that together all the way through. Hopefully this should be able to consist of like the main body of it. Should be able to take up like the main body. Let's just move that down there so it's not in the way. Okay, do we have everything? We do have everything. Although I think I can move this up one bit. I want this to be as tight as possible. Yes. Alright. Wait, hold on. It looks like a planet. Hey, pickle dude. Alright. I'm not sure about the brown pods, but can we find a block that's better? What about the light gray terracotta instead of... No, that's terrible. Nah, it's the link we were working on yesterday, Pickle. I might just use the acacia wood though. Again, like it has like a nice texture for it. Instead of there we go. All right, let's save this in as Dragon Link. Okay, so that means when I load the Dragon Link, like this. Ah, right. Hold on. Let's move that over here, 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 here. Because I don't really want to have too many schematics in there. It always, like, it's already super weird to figure out. I'm also just gonna remove the Dragon Link so I can remove these gold blocks because I don't want like 100 million gold blocks just floating about. Save schematic. Dragon Link. Lunk. Pickle, don't abuse your power, yeah? Load schematic. Dragon Link. Okay, so we have the link now completed, and I can move that about as I see fit. I can just boop, 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 boop. Nice. Okay. That being said, load the schematics, unload, unload, unload. Okay, so I need first of all to make a new island, and then we're gonna try to pop in this load schematic, Dragon Link, load schematic. It's not the load schematic, floaty island. Yes. Bomb. Now we have that in. Then echo schematic. Dragon Link. Yes. And now we have this guy here. I'm pretty sure that this is yes, good. this is the arrow, or the area where I keep. So this is the village over here. Now I need to decide on where to start the dragon. So I think if we just start off right here, go out a wee bit, and let's try and see what happens if we rotate like that. Okay, so that's gonna be where we do the first bit of dragon. Alright, let's just try to give this a whirl. Wait, hold on. Welcome, B. Uh, it would seem you're some sort of alt. Bagel, don't abuse your power, please. Nah, but you're threatening to use it. Let's just try, for the simplicity of this, to paste it in on this area here. See what that looks like. Time set day, weather clear. I think that's already giving off a much better shape. Oh, well, the spikes on top, I think they were going to be added as the very last thing. As, like, I think it's pretty much impossible popping it on top of the link without it sort of just breaking the entire thing apart. But, like, I think the movement here is much, much nicer. Moving through. And I think that this is way better. Though I would still have to like come through and do some scut work, it would seem. Like removing some blocks here and there. afterwards. Something akin to this, just to make it work. But that's absolutely doable once we're on it. All right, so let's try and continue this. By freeze. And then let's move it up and around here. Start swirling it. Sort of drastical. I wonder how precise I need to be in my placement with these. Hey Toby, how you doing? Mm, probably about yay's accurate. Uh, where do we come from here? I think, well, we'll just start here, I guess, and see what this ends up looking like when we do sort of corners. For sure. Pickle absolutely 100% deserved it, by the way. I think I can do like a better movement here. Like I think that's pretty decent, but I would like to have like a better movement for the snake. Mm-hmm. But well, there's nothing wrong with being gay, Pickle. So even if you were. Let's try this. Alright, so where did we make it to last? Okay, here. I'm getting sort of the diving in here correctly, so I think I can do that to a better degree. This is not like this is still just an attempt on movement to see what we can do with a structure this large. This is not the actual dragon build, by the way. I'm still thoroughly testing what works and what doesn't. And I think I can go one further even. So 5. Oops, that's with the movement. Oops. On this, because I really want to give it sort of a try and keep the alts to a minimum, yeah guys? Like, I understand that you might want to be on different accounts, but it's not much better than botting, you know? So, just gonna place that on top so it's easy to see. I think this bit so far is way better than that, but we might be able to fix this, but by having it come upwards now. Why is there a gold block there? Oh. Well, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna give it a 5 here, and then start taking it up by 2s. Hey, Noli, man, welcome. Well, I guess you can fall asleep to my voice then, to some degree. Um, let's do this as 7. And a 3. And a 2. And then we're gonna call that for the back. And I'm gonna try, well, actually, I think the 7 here does need to have some movement in it. Like this. And then we're gonna start moving it down. uh, sort of quickly again here. Oh, Draco, you can't really reveal that it's you and then proceed not to, uh, and then say, well, what if it wasn't me? Alright, and does that work? I think it does. It's sort of giving the dragon a nice curvature to it. Right, that's inside there. Good. Let's do that by a 3, by a 3, by a 2. Actually, let's start using that sort of technique more often. I think that's gonna be like really effective to add in a little bit of movement. Uh, Because I'm not really sure that, at least the way you worded it, if that's how you mean it, then I'm not sure I can have you as a mod. Like, if something annoys you mildly, then and that leads to you muting them, then that's too much. Let's set the time for day. Welcome, Saucer. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Um, let's continue moving it down now. Here. Um, but let's also oops, the wrong way. There you go. Alright, so that's gonna be where I start bringing it up again here. And then we're gonna do once, I think. Until we get to here. then we're going to start moving in outside again. Okay, let's take a look at this here. Hey, Aaron, welcome. Um, ooh, there's a lot of people mm, trying to both focus on, well, all of this and you guys is sort of difficult. Give me a second, I'm just gonna catch up. Mm, hey, nice, Aaron. I'm getting stuff on a server. Good on you. Wait, why are you leaving, Saucer? And sure, ask away, Green. How close am I getting? Well, is that necessarily an issue? I'm not sure, but I don't want this for sure. I'm not ignoring you. As I said, I was catching up with chat. Uh, um, yeah, it's it was. I do want to keep up. It's just while also having to sort of think about the placement for this, which I somewhat messed up, but I'll allow it for now. Since this isn't like the proper build, this is just a look at what I can do with this new shape. Because, like, we messed that up, like, quite poorly. I need to, like, I can't allow it to get that close to the island. But I think, like, this is the best shape we've been working with so far. Well, you're more than welcome to uh, ask me a question here, Brian, and welcome back. Uh, didn't you have surgery now? Well, I think once we pop on the, um, like the fins, flames, spikes, whatever we're gonna call it, um, I think that's gonna help out quite a bit. Plus, I am sort of thinking about putting some, um, to make some sort of clouds that's around its belly, uh, in order to sort of maybe put an inverse reason for why this can fly without wings. That being that it has that it's sort of dragging clouds underneath it, and it can use that for levitating, something like that. But it's So that would be sort of course I would have to make this area here. Would I be able to do that by just double layering it? Just so I don't have to. Make this into sort of more of a thickening this up a bit. I might have to do it like more than 3, but again, this is just a tester. Is there any chance to... yes and no. Not at the current moment, because I don't actually feel like I have the need for another mod. Like, I don't really want... Like, I think I made too many mods in the beginning when I promoted people to mods. But as the need arises, sure. Okay, so let's just see, does that add the desired thickness to it? It does add some thickness, which I can definitely use. I haven't seen it, but I'll take a look. Ah, right. Ah, I also forgot to... you're in the hospital? Alright, well, I mean... alright, Pickle. I mean, if you're alright with... can I? Not sure I can do that in OBS. Wait, that's actually kind of odd, this. So, like, the thing is, yeah, but I can't, unfortunately. Not while I'm running OBS in this mode. Because I've turned essentially so I'd never have I don't really need to have YouTube open at this point. I'll have to figure out how to make that happen. That's probably by down. We can do it next stream. Probably not this one, but I can give a green mod instead of you, Pickle. Nah, it's fine. It's not like I've had like a big need for mods. Anyway. Okay, but I think we're just about ready to make the actual dragon. Because I think this shape is good. It has a good thickness to it. Like, it's not too thin or too like, it doesn't feel like a thin dragon that's just sort of there. It does actually feel like a thick one that's gonna that has a desired thickness to it versus the length. Okay, okay. So I think we can commit to trying to make the yeah, so do I, Mag. Absolute best of luck, dude. Or break a leg, as we say here. Let's just set the time for day. Okay. Yeah, I think that's by far like the best shape we've had so far. So now we pay a bunch of attention. Why not? Vickle? So this is going to be where we actually attempt to make the dragon. Oh. So I go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So let's just utilize some of the techniques that I've sort of picked up on the way, just for like the general 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Just for spacing, so we can always keep like an eye out for the gold blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mm. Well, if I make green a mod, then one of my current mods aren't gonna have mod, because as people are saying, if we do that, I'm gonna have like an entire blue chat, and I don't want that. So if someone gets mod, someone is gonna lose mod at the current time. All right. Again, I don't need to make it to these gold bars here, but they are sort of the guiding posts for this. And it seems I need another one here, but this is going to be where the head is. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There you go. I do need that to come sort of out a little bit. Now, I would like to bring this up a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're going to bring that one up quite a bit. And what's that? Oh, is that the copy block? Alright. For this stuff? Fine. So, we are going to move the schematic here. And that's essentially going to be where we started. I'm going to have the tail come through this way quite a bit. So, first block, first link in. One, two, three, four. So now it's a 5 total. 1, 2, 3. Let's do this a 2. Another 2. Again, trying to keep the distance from that. 2. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. And 2. 2. 3. And let's do a 5 here for like the bottom of this part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let's do a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Then let's try and move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's just keep these two. Go up 1. 1 more. And then into 2s. And a 3. And a 5. And the final 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Then we start bringing it back down. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to make that a 5, but by bringing it down like this. Then into a 3. Into a 2. Into a bunch of 1s. Into a 2. Let's do it a 3 actually. Into a 5. 2. That 5 should have gone 1 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into a 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. And a 6, 7. We're then gonna move it out. And we're nailing the placement in regards to how far away it's going to be. That's really nice. Two and another two. And I might just do a 7 connected to that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then start going downwards again. Alright, what's that hook doing there? Let's try and go further down. Just quickly soften it out a little bit. Before continuing down. And I'm way further out than this, so I might want to soften it a little bit first. So make this into a 5. 5, 6, 7. Is that going to be enough for like a... No, I do think it needs to go further down, so... Five. Another 5. And a final 7 before we start going up back up again. And a 5. Actually, let's do a 2 here instead. 3. So we go from a 3 into a 3. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Let's take a look at what the shape actually is going to look like. Because I think I'm going to have to start thickening the snake from after that point where we're... So either I make a sphere that's quite a bit bigger, or I find another way to go about it, such as just layering it. What the hell is that doing there? Alright, that's the measurement block. Fine. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay. think this is good so far. However, I am going to have to check in on shit. Oh, on how the movement looks now. So let's just set the daytime for, or the time for day. I think that looks about perfect for this. Hey, exclusive, welcome. Yeah, I think that's starting to look really nice. That has some good movement in it. Hmm. Mm. Well, it's mm, it sounds like you need to brush your teeth more often, so. Um, but I think that is pretty good. Although I'm sort of unsure about this bit here. Is that gonna be enough? Because I really like this bit. So I don't really want to like replace, have to start over. What does it look like here? It's up there. Now that is going to be some pretty good movement. Okay. Oops, we almost forgot a spot there. I might have to do something about that, but no, actually, I don't. Hmm, neat. And where is the arrow? Okay, wait, so if the arrow is there, I think I just have to thicken it up around this link here. So let's say this is where we start thickening. Or I might... Mm, no, let's start thickening about here. And then we need to run it. Well, I'll know that we start thickening it there. Yeah, I think it's gonna look pretty good once we're done with it. Like, imagine that we're gonna pop a bunch more detailing onto it. Um, we're gonna be doing more texturing to it too, and correcting some of the texturing mistakes that are currently there. But hmm, welcome back, man. It's still a lot better than it were yesterday, but do I then want this to come down quite dramatically? I think I do. We're about at the point where it needs to start getting thicker. But we can just do all of this here. Right. Or am I getting too close to the... well, I might be getting too close, so let's just stand here and be very much aware of how it goes. I don't mind it coming close to the to this, especially when we're sort of going under it, actually. I think... What's up, Pac-Man? Oh, sorry, Fawn. How do you do that, Dragon? What do you mean? Well, we sort of designed a link part, which is like this that I textured in a little bit, um, knowing that this shape is pretty decent for it. Um, and then we're just gonna, and then I've been using that to sort of get rough out the shape. However, what I do need to, once I'm gonna hollow it out once we're finished with the entire build, because like right now it's pretty solid in the middle, I think. Uh, Almost. If I just like, let's pretend that we go in here. Yeah, this looks pretty hard-hit for sure. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to like delete a whole bunch of it, but that's an issue for another part. The hard part is yeah, it's gonna be the head. Um, but we have now come to the point where I should start doing the body. So I think if I go out 1, 2 and follow this, so there's like a 2 space between, and from about here, well maybe about here instead actually, we start doing these on the side of it, making it come out a little bit more. Hopefully this is going to be a slow thicken of it, because I do need where the chest of the dragon to be a little bit thicker. So essentially we're just gonna move all of that diagonally forward here. So when I go up one here, I go up one here. And I think we should consider doing another bit here. So it's gonna be like a 3 wide. But no, I still want the chest to come down a wee bit. Oh, this is gonna be super tedious. Ah, sure. Sure. Sorry, my bad. Um, we're gonna do this a 5. Then from about here, we're gonna start the other one. And we're gonna go down a singular 3, I think. So something like that. Okay. Let's make that another 5. Actually, let's make it a 7. There we go. Three. No, yeah, let's do this a 3. Into a 2. Into a 1. Actually, let's make that a 3 too. But just bring it up by 1. And then we sort of make it come around now. Because like the angle here needs to be quite dramatical if I want the chest to sort of come up. However, I will have to be careful with bringing it up too far. Because we don't have a lot of like building blocks above us. Let's make this into a 2. Into a 2. Wait, what's wrong with this one? How did I mess that up? There we go. Much better. It always needs to go up like this when we do these. Hello, Draco. Or Henlo. So now that's a 5. Let's actually make a 7. And then move it to the side. Uh, there you go. And I think I move that in here, but let's make this like a 3. Just because this is going to be where the neck comes in. So let's just try to see whether that's going to cut it for now. This is going to be brutal. Do I reckon that that's too thick? No, I think that's actually good for the chest. Okay, okay. Um, oh, we're getting no. No, that's all right. That's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I have a few blocks that I can give, like, because I'm going to remove the entire island afterwards, which means that I can always move that like 10 blocks further this way, giving this more space. Yeah, I know it's kind of thick right now, and that's sort of the point, because I'm trying uh, to make it come up here a bit, sort of giving it a chest of the dragon here, where we can potentially even put some arms on it if I want to. Okay, let's just see. This is where it grows the thinnest, or where this is the end of. So I'm just gonna make a few gold blocks here, just to signify where I could pop the arms. But we're just gonna continue this up here, straight by one more. Housemaster? Oh, really? Alright, move that over, bring it up by 3. One, two, one, two, one, two. So that's 5. And then let's thin it in once again here. Okay, so I think that's going to be the base of the dragon. And then we can make the head on top of this. Oof. Sort of scowling down, I think. I want it to sort of point this direction. Now, dragon heads are so difficult. And I think I want to be building it out of like these blocks here. I might even pop some bone block in here for just making it easy to see. Although I might remove the island first. Yeah, we're gonna remove the island first. We're gonna have to do some fix work on this, but it's fine. Area selection. Let's just try and see if I can do this. Oh, that's gonna take some of the dragon. Oh, doesn't matter if it takes some of the dragon off. No, I don't think so. Delete. Delete. delete, because we can always just paste the dragon in over. Like we have the gold road to just follow that. Hmm. Okay, let's go on about this much. Let's actually do this and just take away a very decent chunk of the island here. Alright. Hey, Frog. Welcome. So, currently we're designing our sort of a dragon we're going to have swirling around this island here. I just had the island in for the sake of our... Oh, whoops. Do I really need to pop it up here again? I do. Oh, I don't mind. That's just going to get me a lot more. So that's going to take out a very decent chunk of the island. Let's just continue this then. Another chunk of the island. Neat. Well, how about I show you my hardcore wolf frog? Just because what we're designing the dragon for. So this is my hardcore world. This is not very impressive, as you see right here, but hopefully you're going to be a little bit more impressed once we actually start flying downwards here. All right, Mag, have a wonderful like get well, and I hope everything works out as it should be. But Frog, as you see here, we're 1522 days in. We have built all of this by hand. Some other things we've designed in a creative world and then build it in here. But currently, I am making a dragon for this area up here to sort of snake its way around the island we have up here. Which I hope is gonna end up looking real awesome and give us like a very majestic sort of feeling when we're moving around down here and then looking up, and we're gonna see first of all the huge beam, some of the island, and then that big dragon sort of snaking its way around. Well, Mac, I'll allow a dirty joke, just this once, if you wanna fire one off. If you can put a smile on your face before you head in, then do it. And please do let us know once you're better, or once you're out, whenever you like feel like it. It's not like you're obligated to let us know right away, but if you can find 5 minutes to just throw a message into Discord or something like that, I'd very much appreciate it. Alright, but let's continue the dragon work here. We've almost moved the entire island out of the way, which is absolutely perfect. Actually, I might do the last bit here by hand, but not really by hand. Ah. It seems so, unfortunately. No, Frog is still here. But let's quickly get rid of all of this so we can actually start on the dragon. We're gonna have to fix a few of the things we just deleted, like you can see down there. But trying not to study for finals? Jeez, dude. Um, I really do think you should be studying for your finals. It's but again, it's completely up to you, dude. It's alright to take a break every now and then to make sure your head is clear and good for the finals. Indeed, indeed, Pickle. Oh wow, this is I never quite enjoyed this part of building. Wait, can I? Just should have done that. Alright, remove all of that. Now there's only like a couple of blocks like flying around. That's much easier to correct. Like we don't mind having a little bit of stuff just flying here. We can do this. Guys, you should let him do what he feels is right, of course, but I do tend to emphasize that you should focus on your schoolwork whenever people are sort of apologizing for not having watched stream for a while, Frog, and I think that's where the reaction sort of comes from. Um, Alright, so let's get this guy fixed up. I'm hoping that that's, like, is that in the area that was wrecked? Wait, where is the area that was wrecked? No, it's up here. Okay. That's fine though. That's absolutely fine. That looks to be around here-ish. Surely that fixes it. Let's just take a look. No, not quite. We haven't made it up there yet. We'll discontinue this because like there was a little bit of island in the way anyway. Alright guys, calm down a bit, yeah? Alright, that fixed it. Perfect. So now we just have the dragon to deal with. Whew. Okay, so as previously mentioned, I sort of want to deal with the dragon by using these 4 blocks. For the general shape, we're going to be using white for green, pickle, settle your differences in Discord if you're because I do get what people, well, how about this? I can still time you guys out. So how about you you take a breather and stop the discussion here. Alright, so how far can I go up? This is my top block, so 187. So this is the max block. Let's just change that out. I cannot make the head come up any further than that at any point. Alright. Well, I mean, we have to start on the head of the dragon now, which... Biggles cat do be heated for real every now and then. I need to get my reference picture up, because I do not remember... Ah, wait, I forgot the music today. My bad. Should have told me. Wait, why is that not picking anything up? Ah, there we go. That's not where I wanted to put it. Let's get the... Alright. Can I move that over on the side of the screen? Have OBS open here? Well, I probably could if I do this instead. There we go. Alright. So, how are we gonna do this? I might actually have made a mistake on that bit here. Actually have made a mistake here. Because maybe I should have moved it up and around like this, so the chest puffs out a little bit. Alright, Pickle, Herobrine, last warning. From my side, I can see both of you starting the argument, so absolute last warning. Yes, so I'm trying to make sort of a Japanese dragon here. That's gonna swirl its way. As you can see, we've had quite a lot of attempts so far in the world here, in the design world, just to try and sort of figure out what works, and I think we made a good shape here. However, I think I might change out this and start making it thicker around here instead, and then have it moving more like that. Good. So we're gonna try and, well, pretty much delete all of the work here, but that's fine. Well, to put it bluntly, Pickle, don't care much about your ancestors or anything else. I just care about the behavior stopping. Yeah? So, Well, I sort of thought I was gonna work on the head, but I'm not happy with how the body turned out in this area. So we're just gonna quickly remove everything from here, all the way down, because I do think I have to smooth out the body more. And also I want to make it come up a bit, so it looks like it's puffing out its chest. So all of that doesn't work. On the mount? What do you mean? Well, first of all, oh, this is gonna hurt. Rip. Okay. So where does the gold come out? Ah, here. I think I have to swirl it down a bit more. And then we're gonna make it come up here. Instead. And we're just gonna do another 3 on that. I still have plenty of space to work with. I think that's too sudden, never mind. So, if I do this for a wee bit. No, we have to start it from all the way down here and only do it in once. Ah, right. It's a well, I've never built a dragon either, and I think this might be the biggest build that we have in the world currently. Once we've actually built it, figured out how it needs to run here. First, I need to figure out the shape for this. You're more than welcome, Frog. We'd love to have you. might have to go down way more. Alright, let's try and go down way more. I do have a lot of space to work with, so I should try and utilize it. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, go ahead. And then we'll try and go up here. 5, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Well, Terraria is copyrighted. This is not. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, please do. Please do. I'm gonna take a look at it. I love it when people want to share their art with us. It's such a cool sort of feeling when that happens. And I think I can just sort of, I might have to bring it forward a little bit here to incentivize the chin for it. Probably not a whole bunch. That's likely good enough, I think. Okay, so let's try and pop right. Let's first just do all of this to see how much I need to take it to the side and up. That bothers me a lot. How can I fix this? By simply going about it like this? Really? Let's just try something like this. Wait, hold on. Let's check it out. Art. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right. But that's pretty cool, Frog. I like that a lot. That sort of fixed it. So that's where I have the last one. You need to know the vision? What do you mean? So of course I need to still bring it out here. I can just make this come through first. Oh no. Ah, well that's not bad. Not mind then. Let's go up here. Now this is where it's gonna get interesting. Oh shit. Now it's fine, we can just move the entire dragon down a few blocks. Okay, I think that shape is a lot better. Because then we can quite easily place the head here. And have that sort of come forward. However, I do need to thicken it up a bit. Especially around here on the chest. Alright, so we thicken it up all the way. Maybe I'll use some regular stone actually in the blend here on the stomach, but we'll get to that eventually. So I'll still have to, wait, hold on, let's just select another area so that we don't have that white stuff there. Like, I'll still have to smooth that out a bit. But as far as curvature, oh sorry, I was not, no, I'm making more of a Japanese dragon. Yeah, I can see you. I can see you. I was just super focused on the... Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to do something to this, but... I was just super focused on sort of getting the shape ready here. So, well, I guess we might as well start. Like now we have the general shape down. There's still gonna be a like a lot of correcting to this, but the rest I think I can do manually without it being too, well, it's still gonna be very time consuming, but I think we can do the rest here sort of manually. Yeah, as you guys so adoringly put it in the beginning, when I'm Josen trading, I am unable to speak or do anything else. I just sort of use up all the power I have on making sure that said build becomes more or less no, it wasn't Draco. It was I think his name was Coaster or something. All right. I know. Or I'm gonna have to. I've already contacted YouTube about it. All right. So I think we're gonna go with a rough shape using emerald and gold. Then for like highlighting areas we'll use white and red. So let's do it this way. So first I gotta figure out how long this face should be. I don't think that's... I think that's alright. Let's just give it a little bit of a snout. So we'll pop a snout around here. We're gonna block it out very roughly here in the beginning. I wonder whether this snout is gonna be big enough. Like if that's the snout, then I, generally speaking, bring down the mouth here. And I'm not sure we're gonna open its mouth, just because teeth are horrendous to work with. I might want that to come more in about here. I then want to run a line here. And I'm guessing we can pop the eyes around this place. or at least like the brows of it. We might have to bring them up a little bit further. Plus, I might want to give it sort of like those whiskers eyebrows. We might bring the snout up a little. Just so it feels a little bit less animated, I guess. Alright, we also gotta figure out cheekbone placement and make that curve in. There we go. So we gotta move those around here. But not so far that it gets up into its eyes. I might have started this in like the wrong spot. Generally speaking, I think dragons have like these massive cheekbones, and I guess like it makes sense because there would have to be like a lot of muscle in order to open up that huge mouth. And let's just move a line diagonally down here. Make his mouth open. Like just an open mouth is just gonna be so annoying to work with, you know. Let's make his cheek come down a bit more. Well, why should his mouth be open? Like, can you give me a lore reason why his something that's gonna make it make sense? Right. I'll pop that. In one. Like, why should the dragon have its mouth open while it's just in the air? Ah, that's what happened. That's why it was looking wrong. Okay, we're starting to get the cheeks in there. Green. Yeah, I don't know, but I'd like it very much for it to stop. I think generally speaking that's a good enough size for the head. Here, O'Brien, green. Enough. I don't know where they are. I'm gonna mute you if it seems Alright. So let's try and work on some of the infill on this, just for like a general feeling of it. Just here on the cheekbones, filling that in. Let's actually bring that along here. Make a structure that moves up and around. General eye structure, but again, we're using these blocks, so it's quite easy to sort of fix and see what we're dealing with. Well, I do think I need to put more of a snake-like tone to our snout here. I do want it to come down more and maybe up here. Giving it sort of more of a intense look to it. Maybe not that one. And I might have to curve in a bit here too. How far is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I don't want that to be more than 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we move up here. I might have to dig it down a bit here too. Yeah, I plan on doing the whiskers. I think that's gonna look pretty neat. I'm even considering doing like some wavy eyebrowy stuff too, but like that just comes out here. Not that that's what it's gonna look like, but you know, sort of get the feel. We also have to do some horns on it. Well, I think that's gonna come along with. I'm either gonna do flames all on its back, or or some scales that's gonna move up onto its head. So I'm not quite sure how we're gonna do that yet. It should be bigger. The head, you reckon? Doesn't that look like an apt size sketch for the head? Although I'm still not sure I'm happy with this. Is it thin? Yeah. It might actually be a little bit thin. Alright. redo. We're gonna keep this here just so we have something to learn from. But that also means that I have to make a bigger base block, link block. So this one was 10 by 10. I reckon we should move it up to a 15 by 15. No idea what cave does this. It might be a world edit thing. So slash slash H sphere 20 stone. Ah, that was too big. Now mind. Let's just try that again. Out here. So we might have to go with a sphere that's twice as large as the one we had. Like this is the one we had, so that thickness might be more appropriate. Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna figure out how to use the brush and we'll edit it. So I go slash how is it I make those? I always forget. No, I want to make those, yes. Minus H. Pattern. What's a pattern? Do I just write pattern? No, 5. Slash. what's this minus H thing? I don't understand. Is this how you swirl it? I don't know. How would I know? Alright, I'm just gonna watch a video on this one moment. Because that might be easier than me trying to figure out from a text document. Oh my god. Light gray concrete ID. So I go 2518, and then I set the size. 5. Oh! I found out how to use World Edit. Huh. I thought the brush was something else completely. My god. Boys. We can do the dragon this way? There's probably more. I'm just gonna keep watching this video because I learned a lot from just like 10 seconds of it. My god, we can make easy quick shapes this way. Wait, what? Okay. Okay. So is there a way to make it hollow? Masks? So... Okay, that survives. It's not hollow, but... Hmm. Okay. Okay. class mask. Uh, what was the number? 2518 slash material. Can I write? Oh, I can also just write it. So. And then I can paint with it. My God, boys, we are back in town. We are back in town. Like now I can, right, since that's stone. Well, I mean that's fine. It's fine because slash brs 251 was it 820. Pardon. How to increase max brush size world edit Minecraft. Alright, wait, never mind. This video is 12 years old. It's probably changed since. I wonder whether she. No. But. So what if I take this and say the exact same thing? Or 15 maybe. Oh, let's try 6 then. Because I could always. But that's gonna make this a lot more difficult. But then I can just use the smoothing tool afterwards, can't I? Because that's gonna make this like a lot easier, making the. Because. Okay. Okay, we're learning here. Okay. So let's make another island. Jeez, this is let's also time set day. Actually, it's just what is it? Command block. It's called. Okay, that means I don't need these blocks anymore. Ah. A daylight sensor. It's because it can't see. That would be sort of annoying. Okay, I'm guessing that that works. What's up? Ah, yeah, I probably could. I probably could. But that works just fine too. Okay, so where do I have space for this? My sky has sort of been filled with weird stuff. What's up, Draco? Hmm, I did. Alright, so we're gonna paste it in there. Alright. Figure out where is the thing going to be here. I didn't measure out how long that was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is where mask 0. Oh, oops. Slash mask 0. So if I click on this now, we have a singular sphere. I can always just make this way bigger by like clicking here, here, here. And then I'm essentially going to smooth this out as we go. My God. Life has never been easier. I should have started learning how to use World Edit a long time ago. This is just a test, again. I just want to make sure you guys are aware. Well, I mean, it's apparently a super useful tool. uh, Wait, what if I were to just like do a singular one and then fill it in afterwards? Would that then work better? Because then I can just like fly around here doing all these sort of stupid movements. Ah. Alright, let's just see. Okay, yeah, I can definitely like do... I think it's better going by one around. Okay. Okay, we're so with that in mind. It's a shame I can't make the brush any bigger though. Or I probably could, I just don't really want to figure out how. Alright. Oh, can I figure... I should figure out how to increase the max size. Alright, 1 second. Oh. Well, that seems pretty easy, never mind. Open folder. Mods. Wait, it's like that. Curse Forge. Does that... Reddit help me? Oh, what just happened there? Excuse me. A few moments here, sorry. Hmm. Okay, so I should be able to find a uh, not inside the jar. There should be a separate configure file somewhere. Probably a Minecraft config. Uh, config, yeah. Well, did it? Yeah. Which opens up this. So now I just need to locate the brush sides. Brush. Let's set that for 25. And is it still... Okay. Does that mean that we can now, without closing it down, 251, 8, 25? Okay, it seems I need to close down the game before before I can do this. It might also be about time that I sort of end up the stream today. I don't have too much energy. But we'll just check whether this brush size work, or whether we can use this sort of brush technique to make the dragon's body here. That would be very, very nice. SBR S251 8 25. Well, that clearly didn't work. Open folder. Config. World edit. Alright. See you later, Draco. I hate this. Why can I not? BRS 251 8 10 then. Is it because it didn't... So it might be because I've changed something inside of if it doesn't work now, then I'll probably just end up ending stream. Just because I still need to make dinner and stuff. So PRS 241 8 8 8 25. No, it still tries to convince me that the biggest one I can do is 6. I do need something bigger than 6 though. But oh well, we're I'm gonna be these two streams, the coming streams are all gonna be design streams for the dragon until we get it, and then we're gonna, once we've made it, we're gonna continue, or we're gonna make it in the hardcore world. So there's gonna be a lot of dragon in the next coming, like I would suspect like 10 streams. Oh wait, it's snowing. It's been a while since it's been snowing. But thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. It's gonna be we're gonna continue the work here. We've discovered a few things, which is super cool. And gonna be super interesting to work with. But have a wonderful